Anna is the voice of women who want to find careers they love and get ahead. Since her own career got unstuck, Anna has helped hundreds of professional women find work that they love and are fulfilled in. Classy Career Girl was named one of the top Forbes websites, Forbes top 100 websites for your career. Anna is also a professor at DeVry University and the creator of popular programs like the Get Unstuck Bootcamp and the Get Ahead Club. Today, Anna is going to share with you her step-by-step secrets for getting your own career unstuck and finding work that you love. Also, I don't know if you figured it out, she's my wife. I think she's pretty awesome. I think you guys are going to as well. Please welcome Anna Renman.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming. I used to be in a job I hated and would dread going to work on Mondays and would look forward to Fridays because then I wouldn't have to work for a couple days. But I figured out a system to get my career unstuck, and that's what I love to share with other people and what I'm going to share with you tonight. So my journey starts way back, go all the way back into high school. I'm about to graduate from high school. And I keep getting the question, what do you want to do with your life? What do you want to be when you grow up? And how many of us, knew what we wanted to do when we graduated high school? I had no idea. And my mom told me, because I asked her for her advice, she told me that it would look really good on my application if I put I wanted to be a math major. So I put math major because she thought it would help me get into college. And it worked. Got into college. Did not want to be a math major at all. But thanks, Mom. She's not here. But she helped me get into college, I guess, with that piece of advice. So I waited all the way until my junior year, halfway through the junior year, like the very last possible minute that you could wait to figure out your major. And that's when I looked at my grades. I was like, well, where do I have the best grades? Let's go off that, So I looked at my grades and I'm like, well, I guess I'm good at finance and economics. Those are the two classes that I got A's in. So I'll pick finance as a major. I graduated from college, went into finance, and realized I was really good at it. Like, I was getting promoted, I was getting raises, I was doing great, got manager positions, I had this team. My boss thought I was doing great, but inside, it just didn't fit me. I was just so stuck. And it wasn't the right career path for me. It didn't make me happy. I would come home from work and just dread being home from work. The research shows that women are less likely to make changes in their career than men are. When they feel like comfortable and don't want to make that big move, and they also feel like they owe it to their company to stay. And that's how I felt. They had given me this training. I see someone look at each other. They gave me this training. They gave me the support. They gave me my income. For so many years, they've done this for me, so I feel like, I need to stay with them. So I stayed with them for way too long, basically. And once you stay for years and years, you end up getting stuck, and it's hard to make that move. And I realized it was really time to make that move. I tried the job search. I heard from many of you guys on your applications that, you're submitting resumes over and over again. I did that, didn't get any responses. I just felt very, very, very stuck. Dreaded going to work. It got to the point where it was impacting my social friendships and my social situations because I'd come home crying after work. My poor husband knows this. It just affected my whole life. My boss was calling me on nights and weekends, and my clients were calling me, and it was just, I couldn't get work out of my head. You're shaking your head back there. Yeah, it was really, really overwhelming, and it took over my life. If you're in a career where you don't like, it's going to affect your personal life, it's going to affect your health, it just affects your entire life. And so the career is the most important part and why I'm so passionate about this. So my rock bottom came when I was in the hospital, and a doctor told me that I lost my baby. And that was my rock bottom because the first words out of my mouth were, I hate my job, I need to quit. And that's my rock bottom because I'm going through this tragic personal situation, and the only thing I could think of was my stupid job. And I realized that my job was taking over my entire life because of that, because that's the only thing I could think of in this tragic, personal, emotional situation I was going through. So I made a mission that at that point in time, I was going to do everything I possibly could to transition out of that job and find work that I loved. So I started getting involved in a lot of things in my at night, on the weekends, during my lunch break, in the mornings. Like, I made the best use of my time possible. I started to understand myself better and learn more about my personality, my strengths, my interests, what I enjoyed doing better. And that ultimately made me realize I love doing this. I love training, I love teaching, I love coaching, I love everything I can do in that arena. Eventually, I started my blog. I was able to go part-time at my job, which was a huge decision. Went to part-time at my job, and opportunities started coming my way. I got the job as a professor at DeVry University. I teach career development. I'm teaching journalism now and a management course as well. And that never would have come my way if I hadn't made that change. The reason for my life experiences is basically to be with you today and to lead you guys through your next career transition as well. And I really feel that that's, you know, the reason that I've gone through my life experiences, through my career changes, is to lead you through that today.